Kraken news and updates? Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kraken's Garage. I'm your host, Eric. On today's episode, we're just going to give some tidbits and news updates coming up in the channel. First and foremost, I'm very excited to let you guys know I bought the equipment to set up a boom mic, and I'm going to start doing a few live streams where I talk to other motovloggers from around the world and hear about their adventures and perspective of their channel and where it's trying to go. I'm looking forward to that interaction, that social interaction and growth and development of the channel as we continue. We'll see how the live shows go, and if you happen to miss the show, I will still post the video up right after I complete the interview. And what's fun for you, if you are attending the live broadcast, is you can comment on there and ask questions and interact with myself and also the guest. We have a very special guest coming up that I won't let the cat out of the bag just yet, but they're coming up here in the near future. So look forward to that in the very near future. In other news, my Ford Bronco, the elusive Bronco order, has been built. I just got an update via email. It's been very fascinating. Ford does a beautiful job on providing you and keeping you in the know of what's going on with your order. And it is completely built. I think the email said roughly that they have a few adjustments to make on it before they ship it off to my local Ford dealer for delivery. So Mrs. Kraken and I are very much looking forward to that. I really wanted to get the manual transmission. Yes, I'm old school, but I got vetoed on that by the Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kraken, who is occasionally going to need the truck to haul the dogs to the vets and so on and so forth. So here's what it is. So no, my channel isn't a truck channel, but I'll go do a brief overview of my thoughts on it after I get it and spend some time in it. Moving forward, I have finished the Roadster Cafe Racer build. You probably saw that if you follow my channel in the last video. I've had several people saying, my God, it's about time. Well, that was a real challenge to get that build done. I had parts shipped from all over the world for that bike, which was problematic during the pandemic to get some of the items for this build. That build is the full Monty. It's one thing to buy chromium tidbits for your bike and put them on. It's another thing to rebuild the whole bike, the whole style and ergonomics of it, the seating position, etc. It's quite an undertaking. And I very much enjoy those builds. That's going to be my second and last Sportster build. I'll show you a picture of my first one, where I did a replica of the XR 1200, and that bike was a masterpiece. Oh my gosh. I was posting that bike on the forums, and I had so many people following that build when I put it up for sale. I had people from all the way across the country trying to buy it. It was quite fascinating. I'm not good at a whole lot of things in my life, but I am really, really good at building a bike and doing it proper. So the Roadster will be going up for sale soon. As I have stated in the past, that's probably going to foot the bill for the Australia trip coming up in November. The airfare for that trip to Australia has been horrific. I never really thought about how big the country is. Just one state in the state of Australia, Perth, is 5 times the size of the state of Texas. So when we are taking flights to go from Perth to Sydney to the Great Barrier Reef and so on and so forth, you're talking 3 to 5 hour flights. Think about flying across the United States and what that would cost. Well, at about 4 of those on top of your 24-hour flight to and from Australia. So, cha-ching, that's all I'll say on that. But we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. So we're solidifying those plans. I will be getting back to the my friends in Australia and let them know our itinerary. I need to come up with some sort of a pub or something to meet up with everybody. People have asked me, Eric, are you going to ride when you get out there? The answer is a soundly no. I don't want to ride in Australia, where I'm focusing on riding on the left side of the road and in a foreign country, and you're trying to digest all their traffic patterns and how things roll out there. I will not be able to enjoy the scenery of the beautiful country of Australia like I would traveling in a car and being able to look out the window and stop and take pictures, etc., etc. So that's it on Australia. Now following up on the heels of that shock absorber adjustment video for the Roadster, I'll do some quick time-lapse video of the build. I did not go into great detail on that build because there's just not that much interest. I'm building a very off-the-beaten-path bike that 99.99% of the Harley riders in this world want no parts of. My channel is performing badly enough I don't need to add salt to the wound, so we're gonna breeze right over that one and move on to the next big thing. On my radar, with me cleaning out the garage on some of my rides, is another mini moto. I have a few ideas that may or may not interest you, and we'll do a build on a mini moto and do some long distance riding on it to accentuate my point that you can have a good time on anything on 2 wheels. It doesn't have to be a $30,000 motorcycle, so I'm looking forward to that. We'll be hosting another giveaway or 2 coming up in the next 30 days. I have collabed with another motorcycle company for a piece of luggage that I'll be doing a review on, and as always, after I'm done with my review on that very video, whoever comments on it will have a shot of me mailing it to you anywhere in the world for free. I really enjoy doing that and feel it's a valuable perk for my viewers. I'm happy to give back to the community. This road right here is a nightmare this weekend. There is a Renaissance fair at one of our local wineries, and as a result you have a lot of knights in shining armor running around up and down this road right now. Got to keep your head on a swivel. And lastly, the last item I wanted to bring up is my Icon Revival is 2 years old now, so it's out of warranty, and we're going to now replace the header pipes, which is in fact illegal because it's eliminating the catalytic converter. That'll get this bike to breathe much easier and ride much cooler. And I'm still working on how I'm going to measure those temperatures and see the difference of what it makes on this bike. Rumor has it, and I don't know if I'll shoot a video on it, that EPA is cracking down on the pipe manufacturers, Vance and Hines, Two Brothers Racing, Tab Performance, etc., Bassani, to stop making these headers that eliminate the catalytic converters. They're shutting that down in the near future. I'm still researching that. So my advice to any of you, if you planned on marching in that band, you better get your header pipes now because they're not going to be available soon. But like I said, I have to tattoo that with some research, and then I'll post an official video when I have exact information on that topic. That's all I've got for you today. Just a casual moto vlog. Moto vlogs are kind of dead. People don't seem to enjoy them, but I do a hybrid where I share pictures up on the screen or video as I'm going down the road. Replicate the same conversation I would have in my garage. So if it sucks, let me know. If you don't like the moto vlogs, we'll just do the talking head in the garage. Let me know. And there's my ghost dog, Bullet. He's right up there in the corner, and he's here to remind me to wrap up this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, just hit that notification bell right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.